That is Uniquely-DOUBLEBEE, and this is a second video where I had some trees removed by the professionals at K&S Lawn and Tree Service, and the stumps ground down by Goodwin Stump Grinding here in Tennessee. Eric was the foreman and operator for the grinding, and Scott and his team from K&S knocked down 4 additional trees for us that were heading towards our house. So the problem was that my camera was able to videotape all the trees being felled, but did not catch Eric stump grinding them. But I'll show the aftermath of the stump removal and give you a little highlight from another video that I show him grinding the stumps using his equipment that just eats through any stump that you throw at him. I had to recommend using these two when you're in Tennessee. Their info will be in the description. And like, follow, subscribe, comment. So let's go.
Get it up over one of those ones right there, and we'll be able to yank that one. Yeah. Or not flick your rope like this. Yep. The guy actually hands that one down on the. Let me cut this one. You see that stump right through there, Chris Lee? Right there by the tops, you see them? Yeah. That's where we're gonna want to pull this one.
That's like the other one you cut the other day.
What is it?
That's the other one you cut the other day.
The stump?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, buddy.
If I like the pool, we'll do that. We'll put it on the truck.
Got it.
Yep. We'll pull. It's how you bounce back, Dakota. Remember that. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Rope's on.
Yep.
You got your relief picture today.
Huh?
You got your relief picture today. Main picture is somewhere else.
Yeah.
Really did a fine job.
I've thrown a bunch of throw balls, man.
Yeah.
Tons. Yep.
Me too. I used to be a phone man. I used to throw wires through trees. That was before I got little arthritis.
Not too bad when it's warm out. When it starts
Are
getting
you gonna
cold.
take? I'm gonna take this tail right here, around the other side of the top, and let that ditch over there. Give you guys enough room not to get hit. Hey, your bailout point's gonna be that ditch. Okay?
Oh, man, I got this.
Okay.
People?
Yeah, after they're about to drop the last two. You can watch this big one.
Hold that.
Yep.
Yep.
No, that one was.
Alright, let me see it.
In the middle, you see it?
Yep. All right, pull until it breaks.
Pretty much. Come on, let me see it.
Yep.
Together. Yeah, we'll be alright. Dakota.
Yeah.
A little bit of effort right here, man. You might have to get in front. Chris Lee, if you gotta move up a little bit so he can get better grip, do it.
You good?
Okay, let me see it again. Yep.
So Scott, you sharpen chains at night when you're supposed to be sleeping, right? No, he can't hear me.
Nope. All right. Back in business.
Yep. It'll come down. Huh? Same way. This septic field runs up that way, and that guy's heavy enough to hurt this driveway. You see the cracks in it already? Hey, feed some line up this way. Right there. No problem. Thank you. We've already saved it. I think we'll get this one by hand too. What is it? Yeah, but this one's got a little lane.
Yeah, it would have you that way too.
Huh?
It would have you that way too.
Yeah. Probably better for me and you to be on this and let him cut it, but the one time I let him cut it, he cut the heads right off of everything, and I can't afford to have that happen. Me and you would muscle this thing over for sure. Okay, so we're gonna run a bowl in this and send it up. We're gonna have to walk. We're gonna have to walk your rope out, pull it out.
Yeah, ring.
Let me see. Same spot. You gotta try to pull it from inside that top. I need to go in this big wide. You see, let's rub down. Yep. Right here in this big wide. Yeah. On the other side of this one, pretty good. Coming right up and over. Almost, my bad.
Yeah, close enough.
You gotta be directly behind him. You can't stand off to the side of him when he's pulling these. If he's here, and Dakota, he's here and you're over here. So you're kind of pulling at an angle on him. You two gotta be in a straight line and a consistent pull together. If you don't, and this thing rocks back on me, it can snap and hit the house. They're hinging well, but would it be easier? Yeah, right there. All right, straight line. Now let me get to the base of it. All right, go ahead. Do it again. It's going to want to land in the driveway.
You can move a little further this way.
Huh?
You can move more right.
All right, move that way a little bit. All right. Yeah, that's a little more like it. Do it again. That's more like it. last one, man.
Yeah, it had a little twist in it too.
Yeah. Check this out though. But when I was cutting it, I put this back up on the stump. It might not be as perfect and as straight as it was when I cut her, but well, of course I broke it. But you see how all this is cut up?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. So that's my house side. House side. I wanted to get that away, but I still had hold. You see the fibers holding in there?
Mm-hmm.
So when I cut her up, I seen her coming. I'm like, yep. And I came back in and I feathered her out.
Oh, okay.
Pulled right in there.
So what is it when you were, after you did this cut and you did your angle cut, you came in and you started tweaking it?
Cleaning up my Dutchmans.
So do you don't have, so that it doesn't fall on something and kick?
Yeah, so like what'll happen is it can prematurely break on me. So when a tree's like, you got your, how would you explain it? As the tree comes, we want it to come off.
Right.
Dutchman's, as it comes and that little lip catches, it can make it
Bounce up on you.
real early on me.
Oh, okay.
And we don't want that. We wanted it to hinge and come off the stump the way in our control.
Yeah, and you
Once she starts to go, you know she's out of our control.
Oh, yeah.
But that's why I stayed in there, cleaned up my Dutchman so we didn't have that. And you'll see it like right in here. You see that? How I kind of got into it a little bit right there.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of it's real flat and even.
Yeah.
That was just me cleaning up my Dutchmans.
Okay.
Yep.
And is there a difference in fibers that you're watching?
Yeah. So like when you're cutting your tree, when you're notching her, you only want like a quarter of your tree cut for your apex, and then that's what causes her to hold and hinge.
And then it looks like you come about 2-3 inches on the back cut.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to go super above your apex right there.
Okay.
So this is actually sitting probably just like that. And then my notch was down here, so I'm like, I don't know, probably that high above my apex.
So then when Dakota and Scott Lee, right? Chris Lee, sorry. So they're pulling that way, and they're stretching this fiber before you pop it, right?
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, that's where all of our weight was.
Yeah.
Was back here towards the house, and my job was to get that. As soon as we knew we had enough pull, I was cleaning the house side up a little bit more, and then that's why this is all flat. And that's what controlled and steered the tree to my left.
Okay.
Other than the horsepower behind me, these two guys.
Yeah.
They muscled her over. I just put a good cut on her, and she came over.
Nice.
I mean,
that's a good pile.
The fibers, I mean, they hinged great. Look at the hinge in them.
I know.
You can see right there on that stump too.
Yeah, this one was starting to hollow out.
Yeah, a little bit. That's in the heartwood.
Okay.
But you can see, like, I tried cleaning up my Dutchmans in this, and I got a little bit in here, but that's not hurting it. It's the lip.
Right.
Because when it's coming, that lip hits before my
before it flattens out.
Yeah, before my face piece comes all the way flat on that stump. Popper. That thing will prematurely go, and then boom.
It just roll. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Another good job.
Yep. Appreciate it, man.
Sweet. One of these times we'll see the other guys on the saw.
Huh?
One of these times we'll see them on the saw.
Yeah. We let him cut the other day, and he cut the hinge off on me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And it was like a little pin of a tree, man. But still, you treat every cut as the biggest cut of your life, you know.
Train like you fight, fight like you train.
Come on.
So.
Yes, sir. But that's right there where your stump was. This one came a little to the
close
left.
to where we're supposed to have a beer out there.
Yeah.
But
we got stump holes to go fill now, so.
Yeah, you're good.
I can't be drinking. I'll be out there miserable, man.
All right.
Heck yeah. Eric
good job, guys.
Eric will be here today.
Okay, cool.
He's got 2 more stumps for me to do. He was getting trailer tires on his trailer, so. And then he'll be back to do this. What did I do with the 500? Let me get it. Let me flush this guy off, and then we'll get out of here, guys.
All right, the 4 stumps were in this area, but Eric's Vermeer stump grinding machine just chewed through these things. I think he was done with 4 of them within less than 30 minutes. The biggest stump was about 24 to 28 inches in diameter, and the others were like 18, yeah, about 18 inches in diameter. What's left of the cleanup is right here. So I highly recommend these guys, and they will do cleanup for you, and they will saw cut all the trees up and take them off for you if you want. I chose each time to do all the cleanup myself, so I can use my Kubota BX23S to smooth this out and make a nice little area using the stump mulch material. And then the trees, I'm just using my chainsaws and equipment to cut that all up for firewood to be ready for anything. Right now we're burning off all the limbs and branches. But again, I do highly recommend using them, and like, follow, comment, subscribe. Uniquely-DOUBLEBEE out.
Your friendly Uniquely-DOUBLEBEE spokespuppy here again. I want to thank you for watching another Uniquely-DOUBLEBEE video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Now go on to more of our videos. Shoo, chillax, or ski-daddle. Rough, rough.